While in consequentialism, human decisions always have consequences, so our actions affect other people either positively or negatively. According to Jeremy Bentham, it is the greatest happiness of the greatest number that is the measure of right and wrong. Happiness in this context is understood as the predominance of pleasure over pain. And this doctrine is supported by John Stuart Mill by highlighting a distinction between qualities and quantities of pleasures and pains. Mill's moral theory is considered as consequentialist because it judges the rightness and wrongness of actions based on their consequences. As opposed to deontological theories of morality, which emphasize the motivation of duty, utilitarianism judges actions based on the quality and quantity of pleasure they are able to stand to others. For Mill, happiness, the predominance of pleasure over pain, is the goal of morality. For him, the principle of utility, or the greatest happiness principle, is the supreme measure of morality. Happiness, as defined by Mill, is pleasure and the absence of pain, while unhappiness is pain or the absence of pleasure. The aim of utilitarianism is to promote a moral way of life that considers the welfare of the community and not just one's own, to contribute to the pleasure of others and to decrease the measure of pain that afflicts them is one's realization of truly moral life. For example, in the time of Holocaust, where some Jewish people survived to the help of others by lying to the SS patrol that they are not hiding or helping Jewish people in their home. For deontology, this is morally wrong, for it violates the moral law, which is do not lie or always tell the truth. While in consequentialism, this is correct, for they lied in order to protect the lives of others. Kant does not define happiness as the motivation for the ethics of duty. What is ethical is indifference to happiness for Kant and is purely motivated by duty itself. According to Kant, it is clear that happiness cannot be a motivation for ethical obligation of man. He therefore suggests the determination of happiness as a gift for the ethical man. In contrast with Aristotle, the chief good for the human person is happiness. For him, happiness is the self-sufficient, final, and attainable goal of human life. It is an activity of the soul in accordance with virtue. It is not achieved by one grand act or one big decision, for it is something one constantly strives for.